Welcome everyone to the second semifinal of the 2024 Cross Pond Challenge. Two excellent teams have made it this far. Today we have the AAA Aardvarks Almagamated and Decapods. AAA Aardvarks Almagamated, all three A's, four A's that your name starts with, come before D in our wonderful shared alphabet. So you get to call the coin toss. Will it be heads or tails?
Heads never fails.
Unfortunately, your rhyme was...
Okay, in the regular season, it worked almost every time. It hasn't worked once in the playoffs.
So it was tails. So Decapods, would you like to go first in rounds 1 and 2 or first in round 3?
We'll go first in round 3.
Okay.
Did you call yourselves AAA because you're like big coin flipping fans or something?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. The first season we played, we were like West something that we never got to pick.
West Cantabrigians.
So, thank you. Yeah, and we're sick of not ever getting the coin toss, so we
decided every time now forever.
Except when we play Palante.
Except for Palante.
With an upside down
the illusion of choice is constantly yours, and indeed it is yours now because Decapods won the toss but elected to throw you in first. So where would you like to start this semifinal? Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck. We'll start with the hedgehog.
All right, starting off with the hedgehog emoji.
Ugly boy.
Can you tell me what connects these 4 clues? Your time starts now.
Well, that's a country, and that's probably a town or a city. We need more, I assume, right?
More, yeah.
Next, please.
I think we're going to need more unless
something doesn't ring a bell for me.
Next, please.
I'm not thinking these might be people, but I still have no idea.
I think we need more, right?
Yeah.
I got absolutely nothing. Next, please.
I'm back to these being towns, but that's not. Is this what Sesame Street is called?
Oh,
yeah. I like that.
Yeah. Sesame Emporia could be Sesame. Okay.
Yeah.
Sesame Kova could be Sesame. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
We think this is what Sesame Street is called in each of these respective countries.
Absolutely right. These are Sesame's Street around the world. Well done. Recognizing that last one there. And look at our lovely picture reveal. There's lots of fun fluff about these various things, these various iterations of Sesame Street. The Villa Sesamo, the Brazil one, was actually the first international version. So otherwise we were just...
I was going to say, is that Barry Gibb in the Brazilian one? It like really looks like Barry Gibb.
I don't see that. But the big blue bird is Garibaldo, which is
awesome.
a better Brazilian name than just Big Bird. And yeah, it was they didn't have it in color, so no one knew he was blue until they did. But when it was first broadcast, it was not in color. 1 point coming in after 4 clues. Decapods, your choice of emoji.
Sticking with tradition, surprising nobody. Trans flag, please.
Right, trans pride today and always. What connects these 4 clues?
Some crossword thing, Emma.
I would imagine like these are both meanings of the same word.
Yeah, hotspot is 8 letters. So are we splitting it into 4 and 4 somehow to mean disses?
Doesn't really work.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Next, please.
Let's get another.
Eat printout.
Again, printouts adds up to 9 letters.
Printouts, hotspots. Yeah, that is weird. This is beat, but like that's not the same. Like printouts might be like copy. Oh, why is it plural? Plural's
I'm not saying it.
No,
we need more. Next, please.
Honcho.
Honcho is a kingpin, right? A head honcho.
Kingpin.
Oh,
kingpin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if you split the second word into parts of as many letters as it says at the bottom and then switch them around, it means the first thing.
Exactly. Yeah. If you flip them, if you will. 2 points coming in after 3 clues. You were right on it, seeing that hotspots and I think you might have said pot shots, but didn't realize the flip going on there. Have you figured out the second one now?
They are outsprint.
Outsprint. Yeah. Why are they plural? Because we need that S to change the meaning entirely. And the last one is this.
Housework.
Housework. Well done.
That's lovely.
AAA Aardvarks.
We'll go for the humpless camel.
All right.
Gonna make it happen.
Llama question. You found the picture question.
Oh, great.
Tell me what
Right.
connects these 4 picture clues.
They're all pictures. That's Jack Black and a black mask. But
Yep.
Should that be black
I
death?
guess.
black comedy?
Well, it could be black comedy. That's not bad.
Should we get more?
Yeah, I don't think we have anything.
Next, please.
Is that lettuce?
I
Is it a
think so.
specific kind of lettuce?
I'm wondering.
Lettuce and parsley, maybe? Or lettuce?
Or is that basil?
It's not basil.
No.
I don't think it's parsley. The leaves are too big, aren't they?
Cilantro, maybe? No.
No, also too big.
That could also be romaine.
Could be romaine. I don't know what big lettuce looks like. Does it look like
Get
that?
more.
Yeah, let's go more.
Next, please. Who's
That's
that?
Mozart. Amadeus Mozart. Black comedy. Amadeus. No.
I'm gonna get the last one. Next, please.
10 seconds.
Equines?
Equines?
Equus?
Are these plays that?
Yes.
Oh, did the same guy write
So,
Amadeus as wrote Equus?
I don't know who wrote them.
Plays all written by that guy whose name I can't think of.
I'm
Peter
gonna,
something.
I'm gonna need to hear something specific.
Peter, written by a guy named Peter.
I need to hear something more specific.
I can't think of his last name.
The genus.
Equus.
I'm gonna throw it over to the Decapods.
Yeah.
It's
called Schaffer, right?
Schaffer, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all Peter Schaffer plays.
Yeah, they are.
All Peter
Really sorry.
for praise. Very close
Unfortunate.
there, Erin. You just had the wrong part of his name, unfortunately. But yeah, Peter.
I mean, I knew
What's-
Peter was his
what's the
first name. I
second
just
one?
didn't know it.
On the tip of your tongue. Just didn't remember it.
Well, the first is black comedy. What's the second?
What is the second? It is lettuce and lettuce spelled differently, but we're accepting it anyway. Lovage is that second herb there, and lettuce and lovage is
Jesus.
Wow, okay.
a comedy about
Shaffer
an
deep
exuberant
cuts.
tour guide who likes to exaggerate the stories about an English country house, specifically written for Dame Maggie Smith, and won the Tony, and she won the Tony for Best Actress for it. So 1 point stolen there by the Decapods. Well done. And commiserations, Erin. Very close. But Decapods, your choice of emoji.
Flags treated us well before. Let's go to Puerto Rico, please.
Right. Flying the Puerto Rican flag. Can you tell me what connects these 4 clues?
Two suit.
Who suits her?
Not too
Who
bad.
might have
Anagram
these
or
ones?
something, but I'm not seeing it just yet.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah, next, please.
At I think it's adding something to the first bit. Like royal.
Are they like French prepositions somehow? And then No.
Well, I mean, they're all yeah.
Yeah. Let's keep-
Real.
Let's get,
next,
let's get
please.
another.
Lawyer.
Is something in the word lawyer? No.
No.
At royal two suit? No.
Let's
Next,
get the
please.
fourth.
On tennis player.
I mean, there's like Ange Jabeur, but
No.
no.
Or sir. Sir.
1 second.
Plus,
let's say
Answer, please.
I don't think we could say no.
Nah.
Okay. I'm going to throw it over.
Are these elements by any chance?
No, TO isn't.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could it be to suit her?
And then at Royale.
I'm going to
think
ask you for an
answer.
answer, please.
Sesame Street characters.
We did
It
not
worked
go back
once.
to Sesame Street well. There are no Muppets in the making of this question. Ange Jabeur has fooled a lot of teams this week on this one, but that is not what we're looking at. What you're doing with the second one, you notice they're all prepositions to start out. The second person would use that preposition to be in a specific, to be in, at, on, or to a specific place.
Court.
Court.
on
Oh.
in or at court to
Yeah.
Sure.
These are different
Yeah.
prepositions.
Lovely, but hard to
For the word
discern.
court.
Yeah.
No points.
Very hard.
AAA Aardvarks, last choice of the round.
All right, let's go for the twisted snacks.
Let's go for it. What
Come on.
connects these 4 clues?
Rival composition is probably Bolero, but
Yeah, and there's a giant crescendo in Bolero, of course. That's the whole thing. But
Can we get more?
yeah,
Next, please.
it really feels like bait, right?
mhm.
Evacuation can be exit.
Live wire. Is there a synonym for live, or is there an anagram of live wire? So it could be Ravel composition is Bolero, and then build up is something else.
We need more, right?
Yeah.
Next,
Yeah.
please.
Mince?
Or mince. Deception.
Deception is lie.
Mince live.
Live wire or generator. What is
Next, please.
that's liege or lord? Oh.
Overlord.
Oh,
Your overlord comes in to invade. These are things that come in to do the second thing. The Bravo Bolero builds up. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I cannot award you points for that. I'll throw it over.
Yeah. Are these
Yeah,
operations, guys?
Yeah, these are military operation code names at the top bit, and like what the meaning
Mincemeat.
thereof,
Yeah.
and then at the bottom is what the operation did. Like Operation Overlord was the invasion. Operation Mincemeat was making up the fake MP.
Yeah.
Exactly right. These are allied operations of our two
Yeah.
countries and a few others in World War II specifically, but operations all I need to hear. A stolen point for the Decapods. So you figured out Mincemeat and Overlord. And you're right about Bolero. Operation Bolero was from the early part of when America entered the war. When they were sending people over to England, that was Operation Bolero, and it was for an invasion that did not end up occurring, and then they eventually did with
Yeah, and the second
Overlord.
one's the Dunkirk evacuation. I
Yeah,
just can't
It is
remember what the code name for it was.
Operation Dynamo is what that
Dynamo.
was.
Ah,
Yes, the Dunkirk evaluation.
nice get, guys.
Well done. Decapods, a stolen point, and the final question of the round. It's the big head.
Stone Man.
Can you tell me what connects these four clues?
Oh, it's a quote of some
Probably.
sort.
A quote or like summaries of adjectives. Let's get another.
Next, please.
There is a method to his madness.
Are these reviews of like Trump?
Maybe let's go further though. Why is there one on top and one on the bottom?
I don't know.
Yeah, it could be of two different
Next,
guys.
please.
No,
are
they?
these
Hang on.
Johnson
Are they
and Trump
Boris
talking about each
are
other?
they Boris Johnson talking about Trump and then Trump talking about Johnson?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah,
It would make sense to do for a US American.
Yeah, I think like I feel like the bottom one's got to be Trump, and it would make a lot of sense for the top one to be Johnson.
Yeah.
We want to go for it?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are cross reviews of strawhead idiot politicians from across the Atlantic, specifically Boris Johnson and Donald Trump talking about each other.
Exactly right. 2 points coming in after 3 clues, recognizing that Boris Johnson wouldn't want to expose any Londoners to the unnecessary risk of meeting Donald Trump, and Trump, putting his foot in his mouth.
Britain me.
And there's people saying it's a good thing. They liked each other at the beginning quite a lot, but then we were a little less fond of each other, and then here at the end, you have that. And of course, as is always going to happen in a CPC game, a Boris Johnson and Donald Trump picture reveal.
Oh my God.
We had one last time.
I really needed a trigger warning on that.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. you already had the image of straw heads in your mind. We just needed to show it to you. So round 1 ends with the score 6-1 in favor of the Decapods, and AAA Aardvarks will start us off in round 2. Which emoji would you like?
We will start with the Puerto Rican flag.
All right. Taking one of the flags away from your opponents. What comes forth in this sequence? Your time starts now.
Well, I
Anyone
immediately
notice
think Ethan Cohen, but where you'd put the H in Cohen and get the Ethan Cohen, but I don't know what's going on with that chart.
Could they be most commonly used letters? Anyways, let's get more, I think.
some of those bars is pretty close to 60, like 50-ish. Yeah, let's go.
Next, please.
Those are both.
towns in New Mexico, right?
I do like the most common letters thing, but I don't, because like ETAN is great, but I don't know.
Oh, but there isn't any.
There's
get
too many
What's the
letters.
sequence, Erin?
I can't explain what's happening with letters after.
Next, please.
Well,
Oh, because it's AOI. Those are going to be the three. So it's going to be AOI. Something that starts with
something that starts with OI, surely, right?
yeah. So OI, and then what's the next most commonly used letter? Maybe it's just F. No, S probably. So something that starts with the three.
Yeah.
So fourth, fifth, and sixth most commonly used letters, and then a graph sort of with those bars circled.
I'm going to prompt you.
The second word is going to be.
You want to say OIS?
What's the thing of the second word is what he wants to know.
Ois.
No, yeah. What's the second word doing?
Is the most common something. Most common name in. I don't know.
Oh yeah, most common name in a particular.
I'm sorry, you're not getting there. I'm going to throw it over to the Decapods.
I don't think the second word's important. We're specifically going down that frequency thing on the first three letters, so it would be oingo boingo, and then the same chart but with the last three columns highlighted.
That is what I wanted to hear. You were saying OIS, and you gave a descriptive answer with the
Oh shit!
letter.
I knew it because of Eteo and Shurdlu.
Yeah,
exactly. Eteo and Shurdlu is the common name for those first 12, indeed, letters. But with OIS and then the descriptive answer, I needed to prompt you for OIN and Oingo Boingo, who I saw recently, is absolutely.
I think the
word randomized is terrifying. There, I was trying to figure out if there was another logic to it.
We did come up with ones for the next 6. They're at the bottom of the reveal there. We deemed it just a little too much to do in 1 minute.
Lux is
yeah. And also, they were significantly harder to make into real one. This question brought to you by the existence of Eofi O'Donovan, of course, which indeed helped you figure out exactly what was going on, but unfortunately didn't get to the end. So a stolen point there again for the Decapods. Well done. And your own choice of emoji.
In a shocking twist, trans flag, please.
No one could have seen it coming.
No.
What comes forth in this sequence?
Fundamental need another one, I think, for context. It's lowercase.
Next, please.
Fundamental diffuse. This feels like something in
some word thing, some language thing. Ends in mental, ends in fuse. Let's keep going.
Next, please.
Next, please.
Oh, you can spell them. Oh, is it like common misspellings? Or fundamentals and something is fundamental? Something can be diffuse and you can diffuse something. No, it's not.
No, that doesn't make a sequence here, really.
With that.
Oh, yeah,
true. It feels like some sort of hierarchy, like a fundamental thing, a diffuse thing, a principal thing, a superlative
or,
thing.
I guess synonyms like
10 seconds.
Spread, main,
Buzz. Maybe say
no, I think we're going the other way, so occasional.
Occasional does not come forth in this sequence. AAA.
Got anything?
No. We could.
Tenet.
What?
You have an answer?
Whatever Jason just said.
Yeah, let's say Tenet.
Ted does not fit the sequence.
Tenet, and a shout out to our Christopher Nolan loving friend.
Oh, I see. Also does not fit the sequence. If I say the word orbital to you, does that mean anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
oh, these what electron orbitals stand for.
Yeah, so it's going to be S at the end.
whatever
S stands for.
like shells, isn't it?
They're the names of the 4 orbital types in reverse order.
Yeah.
Yes. SPDF orbitals in order.
I didn't know those stood for anything.
I never knew this stood for anything.
I didn't know this stood for anything either.
We have several physics degrees among us.
We do, actually.
I feel good about that being
this one's on you guys. I don't have a physics degree.
I did think 4 fundamental forces, and then I was like, oh, that's not where this is going.
Vibes of chemistry, physics.
As we've been fond of saying, it's the Cross Pond Challenge, not the Cross Pond Walk in the Park. So even your physics degrees might not be enough.
I cover up my chemistry textbooks on the bookshelf.
AAA Aardvarks.
All right,
Emoji.
let's go back to the pretzel. Twisted snacks.
All right, we're going down the line here. I like the I like to see it. What comes forth in this sequence? Your time starts now.
That was redone once, right?
What? Well, yeah, but
We take more. I think
Yeah.
we need more. Right. Next, please. Once and forever king.
future king. But then what is the thing at the bottom? Once ill-made knight. Are these cryptics?
Are they names of kings like Elton John? Well, ill-made knight is like anagramming knight into anything, are you?
Yeah, I'm not.
A bit more.
Is ill-made knight a song that I should know?
Not that I know of.
Next, please.
No,
15.
it clearly wants a future king, but
No. Queen of Air.
Oh, is it knight queen? I'm gonna say king and king or something. I don't know.
Candle, king, knight, queen.
I don't know.
or is
King,
it the order of is it the succession order? I don't know, royal stuff.
King at the top, and then one is
oh, no, I was thinking in the court of the Crimson King. I don't know.
Answer, please.
Yeah, we'll say that.
king
Or
at
I'm
the
not
top.
definitely yet. What? Yeah,
King at the top, and
Yeah.
then one. What did you just say?
in the court of the Crimson King.
Does not fit the sequence. Decapods.
Okay, so I think this is just the 4 books of Once a Future King, so that would be King 1, The Sword and the Stone.
That makes sense. Go for it then.
That.
That is what we're looking for.
That's kind of songs.
Then. I've
So-
never heard of any of the other these. They very much sounded like songs to me.
Yeah.
Is that because you read it before it was published as an entire novel and you knew it by the name The Witch in the Wood? Maybe not, but
That's what I've heard it as, but I've never read it.
I
it was
just grew up
originally
reading the first book and nothing else, so.
Yeah, kind of.
Understandably, that's the one they decided to make into a Disney movie. So these are what they look like in the book, but or in the books, I should say. But yeah, these are the 4 books of the Once a Future King. So well spotted there. Aardvarks Amalgamated, but you didn't get the name of the first book, which is Sword in the Stone, and a stolen point there again for the Decapods, and your own choice of emoji.
This has been far too orderly going down the line. We'll go up the other end with the spike rat, please.
I resent you referring to a hedgehog that way.
Well, you can't stop me.
I didn't know I had more new names for the hedgehog to learn, but now I know. It's
I
also
always
Spider.
have new things I can say.
It's a learning league. What comes forth in this sequence?
Brings truth. Could be an etymology.
Is it going to be an etymology for something? Yeah, like Alithe,
Probably.
Alithe, maybe. Let's
It's the most generic ass etymology.
Yeah.
It could be
Next,
anything.
please.
True. Brings care. Truth then true. Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's keep going, maybe.
Next, please.
True care, truth. Oh, all the small things true care, truth brings. So it's
Nice.
all the small things.
So it's just the all is the answer?
The all,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Good catch. The all.
Look what's on the card. 2 points for coming in after 3 clues, and then an extra bonus points for the great cackle there, Eli.
Love my 281 knilb.
Yeah, exactly.
So what? Can someone tell me what this is, please?
It's a song by Blink 182, All the Small Things.
You know, you have heard all the small
You
things.
will have
before.
heard
You
this
might not
song.
know it's called that, but you will have heard it before.
Sure.
Even
Okay.
you.
There's something about those lyrics that when they go backwards, it's so hard to spot them. But you've figured it out after seeing things, all things great and small. The all being the answer there. 2 points. Well done. Travis Barker once said about this song, we get so tired of playing it, we never want to play that song again, and we never want to hear it again. And then it comes on, and you're like, this song is actually awesome.
And then he's like, and I make so much money every time I play it.
Yeah.
I
So.
made so much money doing it. Exactly right. Also, oddly, released in September of 1999 and still made 53rd on top 100 greatest songs of the 2000s. Not sure how that happened. Decapods got 2 points there coming in after 3 clues. Aardvark's final choice of the game would be llama or moai.
Let's go for humpless camel.
All right. Why not? What comes forth in this picture sequence. You grab the pictures again. Remember, you can hover over as needed. The time starts now.
That's a
It's a
Funko
Funko
Pop.
Pop
Funko Pop.
of
Of who?
He's holding a like he's got chains on his hands and he's holding the number. We know, right?
not like
Is it Jean Valjean?
I think we're gonna want next. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Is the
Wow.
prisoner? I think that's right.
What's the song where he goes from some number to some other number?
What?
What?
In Les Mis, there's a song where he goes from some number to some other number.
Oh, anyway, if this is the prisoner, that's number 6.
That's number 6. Okay. Next, please. Squishmallow. Squish.
Remember, that's a big if. You're trusting me on a TV thing.
Oh, it's just Squishmallow. Okay. The prisoner.
Squish. Squish squash.
Oh, it's a thing from Chicago.
What's cell block tank?
Oh,
Cicero. Maybe.
Lipschitz?
Lipschitz, Cicero. Cicero, maybe is.
AAA Aardvarks.
What's the first thing?
Lipschitz, isn't it? Or is it the
Lipschitz.
last one? Picture of a guy named Lipschitz. Or
Sorry?
picture of a guy named Lipschitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. That does not fit the sequence. So
It's a picture of Cicero.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
Cicero Lipschitz. Yeah.
Fine, go for it then.
Yeah. Picture of Cicero.
Does not fit the sequence also.
Oh, what are you after?
You are absolutely right that it is the cell block tango. And here you have Funko Pop, 6, Squish. And because you've both given me wrong answers, I have to say,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just a picture of our opponents would have got the points.
Would have been fine, yeah. And here you have them. And do you see what we're doing here? They're all prisoners in
Oh, yes.
please black and white to get you towards the cell block tango.
Really nice.
The no points there, but well done figuring out what we were going for. Just
Also, lovely sequence, really clever. Like
Very
that one.
good,
That
yeah.
one's just an all-timer.
they're all timers. We love them all. We love all our questions equally, including this last one, the Moai. That's for you, Decapods.
Us. We love all our sequences. Also, us. So I don't care for
I
molecular
don't care
orbitals.
for the moment. Yeah.
Here, tell me what comes forth in this one.
I mean, that looks like the name of something in Portuguese.
It certainly does.
I
Should we get
I
another?
have nothing more though. Next, please.
Cayenne pepper or the
It's a
Like-
pepper. It's a town.
Indeed.
a town in French
Oh,
Guiana, yeah?
it's it is the biggest. I think this might be like the biggest city in an exclave of the biggest languages.
Ooh, nice. Should we get one more just to
yeah,
make sure we
next,
get the
please.
right? Yeah.
Very good. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
no,
it.
the
In South America
it's
specifically.
These are the biggest. No, well, they're places in South America that speak these languages. So English, where it speaks like Guyana, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Georgetown, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
English Georgetown.
Is worth 2 points. Well done.
Nice,
I don't think you quite figured out the sequence here.
correct.
Clay, do you want to crack
Yes.
at it?
Is
French.
it non-Spanish speaking country? Non-Spanish language?
Like going down the most
Instead of
spoken
thinking of
languages.
these
in
as
South
languages,
America.
think of them as demonyms.
They are the settlers of these towns.
They're all just Guianas. They're all
Oh, shit.
current capitals. So
Oh, French
yes,
Guiana, Cayenne,
Forgot
yeah.
Suriname was Dutch Guiana. Yeah.
Suriname was
Oh,
Dutch Guiana, exactly, and Guyana was British Guiana. It was also called English Guiana, so you do get a point there. And the languages thing is also absolutely correct. It's the language spoken in successive Guianan capitals. Amapá is that state in Brazil now that used to be known as Portuguese Guiana, whose capital
Oh,
is
interesting.
Macapá.
Nice.
And last you would have had, there was also Spanish
what's-
Guiana. in,
What's the order of the sequence they're in?
East to west.
It's
East
east
to west.
west.
Oh, sure. Sorry, I missed that.
And we've got a nice little map for you to look at. See that, exactly that. Yeah, Spanish Guiana is Venezuela, or parts of Venezuela, so that would have been 5th in the sequence. But you went for English, which was correct. Well done. We end round 2 with scores 12-1. Decapods, you're going first in round 3. AAA, if you could wait in your breakout room, I'll come join you there when it's time to do that. Good luck, everybody. In round 3, you're going to see the grid by now you know how this works. You've made it far enough. You have
I've
3
never played
minutes.
this game before in my life.
Your time starts now.
Okay, I think
Okay.
the good
Okay, piloting now.
piano teacher. The piano teacher, she won in '93, I think.
Jelinek, fine.
Yeah.
And
East of Eden?
not
Never
maybe
Let
not
Me Go.
then.
Did Ishiguro win it?
Yes,
Yes, in 2017.
but maybe not in
so
that.
it's like,
Yeah, in that year. Wonder Woman.
yeah, I think Ishiguro won in 2017.
Yeah, but it's not showing up. So
There's also 4 different 17s. Why is that?
okay, leave out Zhivago.
There's
which
a
is also
limited.
film.
The Color Purple. Alice Walker has not won a Nobel. Most of these are
No.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So what did that leave out? The piano teacher. That also got made into a movie, I think. There
Yeah,
are 4
and
17s
so
here. Why? That's weird. Presumably one's in each group, I'd imagine. The Color Purple got made into a movie last year.
Yeah.
It's a
Hairspray was a
2023
music.
movie.
Hairspray is a movie musical as well. So is Matilda. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
so is the Color Purple, I think, and so is Mean Girls that just came. The Mean Girls
Not
just
that
came out.
Hairspray though. The 79 one. That film wasn't a musical, so leave that out.
was Color
Okay,
Purple
but-
really? Oh, wow.
You've got the producers as well.
Oh
The
god.
Color Purple was musical. No, go producers. No, it's.
What's up with Medianoche and Rangila? Those seem like maybe like those are foreign language films.
Yeah.
I guess Rangila is like Bollywood or something. Okay. Matilda, Color Purple by Alice Walker. Why the numbers? Like the Color
Is
Purple
it
is a
number
movie
of-
in 2023.
Like number of characters or something. Number of. What's it the number of? It's not necessarily. Because Mean Girls wasn't
Is
in
it,
40.
is it like a letter thing?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Mean Girls is 4-4.
Well, 4-5. if
No, it's
letters.
4-5.
Oh yeah, I can't count. Cool. Move on.
No, it's not to do with that. 8-6-2-3-3-8. Medianoche. Nope. Median starts. DH.
Medianoche starts median. Rangila starts range.
Yes.
Mode and
Mode. Lovely.
Nice.
Then
Okay. So
yeah, I think these are all just naming the year.
so
they came
you
out, so don't
moving
pay too much attention to
musicals
the
are
numbers.
Matilda, Little Shop of Horrors, the producers, and Hairspray.
I think I've tried that
Okay.
combination, but I can try it
Okay.
again.
But like I said, it's the 79
Okay.
Hairspray. I don't think that was a musical.
Okay, so try maybe The Postman.
That was not a
This-
musical.
At least Color Purple
Okay.
again.
Try Color Purple, yeah.
That
Yeah,
worked.
you stole the
I
grid.
did a thing and it worked.
So 4
Sweet.
points off the bat. Let's see how many more you can get for naming what the connections are. What connects that first group starting with Never Let Me Go? 17.
So these are the last 2 digits are the year that the writer of this won the Nobel. Yes.
Yes, that is correct.
In literature, we're pretty sure, yeah.
That
yes.
is absolutely correct. Well done. What about that second group starting with Medianoche?
Those
There.
all start with mathematical terms, with statistical terms, median
Yeah,
range.
things you can do with
mode range.
data.
The like sadistic things mean mode, range, median, whatever those mean.
And I need to hear something more specific.
Statistical measures like not probability, but
I need to know.
No, they want to know why
Ah.
those numbers are there. I think.
And
because they are the
are they
mean,
the median, range, mode, and mean of the numbers in
of
the
all the
grid?
numbers in the set.
That is correct.
Oh, Jesus God.
Sure.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yes, in building this set, finding out that the mean was going to be a whole number made it a lot more fun. But if you're wondering, Medianoche is a real film, 1949 Mexican crime drama. And Rangila is also a real film from 1995. It's A.R. Rahman's first Hindi film. Yeah. What about that third group starting with Matilda, 22?
Pretty sure these are just movie musicals in the year they came out, right?
Yes.
Let's say that. Yeah.
That is acceptable. Do you want to tell me anything more about them?
They were previously not musicals, and this is when the musical version came out.
That is right. Yeah. Musicals based on musicals that were based on non-musical movies in the first place. Mean Girls being the obvious red herring there. And how about that final group starting with Hairspray 79?
I bet it's going to be. Is it the
Starring
same?
the same person,
Oh,
maybe?
no. Yeah, I would imagine these are going to be starring the same person. Do we know who was in The Piano Teacher?
Got nothing.
No, I know John Travolta was in Hairspray.
Was she
That was the
from
later one.
Okay, well, God,
Answer, please.
I can't think
I
who was
don't-
in the
No,
original.
we're not
Sorry.
getting anything.
Sorry,
Movies starring people called Gal.
They don't all star people called Gal. No. So what's happening here is Wonder Woman did come out in 2017,
Yeah.
but so did a film called Wonder. The Piano Teacher did not.
Oh.
Oh, that came out the same year as The Piano.
Piano.
Hairspray came out the same year as Hair, and The Postman came out the same year as The Post.
So it's not actually the same. They're not all the same year. Wonder Woman happens to be,
Right.
but it's just that the year is the year of the hidden film came out. So Hair came out in 1970.
Lovely.
Oh,
The Piano
That's
in 1993.
hard, but nice.
Yeah, because The Postman was
Yeah,
in the
fair enough.
90s. Yeah.
I feel like The Piano Teacher, the book, came out maybe in that year, like in around
Yeah, but The Piano was a 1993 film. So 4
Nice.
points for solving the grid, 3 points for the connections. That's 7 points. Very well done. All right, you're going to see the grid. You're going to have 3 minutes to solve it. I think by now that's enough instruction. Your time starts now.
Okay, so there's numbers.
Why have you done this?
So producers of the musical,
Little Shop is a
Little Shop of
musical.
Horrors.
Are those years, you think?
Modern Times is about 1917 because it's a Charlie Chaplin, so it could be.
Yeah,
Um,
Wonder Woman is 2017.
Never Let Me Go. Color Purple is Color Purple is also producers of Little Shop of Horrors. Color Purple are all musicals that were not musicals originally.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Maybe
try-
Matilda too. Try Matilda in that group.
Nice. Okay,
That's
The
the
Good
year.
Earth, that's by another. Hairspray is a musical that is a musical.
Why
John
is,
Travolta.
why is Mean Girls 44 though?
It's a great question.
Maybe it's a different Mean Girls.
It's not the enumeration. I've been searching for chemical elements because it seems like the kind of nonsense you'd put in, but
Modern
Oh,
Times.
It didn't come out in 79
at the
either.
bottom corner, Rangila, radium is element 88. So it could be that.
Oh,
Yeah, there's something else going on here because Hairspray didn't come out in 89 either.
Well, neon is 10 though. That doesn't work.
Minus 10.
there's
Don't,
HK.
don't put
79.
too much stock in that.
Um, there's 4 17s on the board. Modern Times,
True.
Wonder Woman, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Medianoche, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it starts with mode. Modern time starts with mode, median, range, and mean girls.
There we go.
And those are probably the stats for all the numbers on the entire board.
Sure. Okay.
Definitely Mode.
Yeah.
And the first one, those are the years that the musical came out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing with the rest?
Never Let Me Go and Dr. Zhivago were both books.
Yeah, as was East of Eden
And Good Earth
and
was
The Good Earth. Yeah.
But then Hairspray, Wonder Woman, Piano Teacher, Postman, I don't know. Are they
And
all
the
post
years the books came out.
Wonder Woman,
Oh, maybe not.
Postman's
But yeah.
post-apocalyptic. Never Let Me Go and Postman are also like weird future society things.
I'm
Never
gonna
Let Me-
try The Good Earth to see if that's
You're sorry, what?
Go for it.
Good
Go
Earth.
for it.
Yeah. Okay.
You
great.
solved the grid. 4 points off the bat. Well done. Let's see how many more you can get. 4 connections. What connects that first group? Starting with The Color Purple, 23.
These are all musicals.
There are movies that were non-musicals
Sorry,
first
yeah.
and remade as musicals, and the number below is the year of the musical came out.
Is exactly correct. Very well done. Movie, musicals, based on movies. And the most recent iteration is what we were doing here. Mean Girls and Hairspray, red herrings there. How about that next one, starting with Medianoche, 38.
These all start with like median, mode, range, or mean, and then the numbers are those numbers on the board.
Absolutely correct, and well spotted there that there are 4 17s. What's going on there? It's because it's the mode And yeah, in constructing this one, we found that 44 was a whole number with a mean that made it a lot more fun to put it in. So well done. Rangila, if you're wondering, is an A.R. Rahman film, 1995, his first indie film, and Medianoche, a 1949 Mexican crime drama that starts with the word median, which is kind of hard to find. But real films. How about that next one? Never Let Me Go. 17.
These are all books.
Movies based on
I
books.
think the movie came out in that year.
No, I think the book
No.
came out in that year. No, I don't.
No.
Yeah, it's too late for East of Eden.
I guess the movie came out in that year.
Yeah, I think that.
Tobago didn't go.
Answer, please.
These are movies based on books with a number below them, and you're going to prompt us?
I do need to know what the numbers mean.
Okay.
The year.
That's a year release. Yeah. Do you want to go year?
Movie year.
It is not the movie year of release, unfortunately. No. Can you tell me anything
The
more
number
about
of
the
years
authors?
between-
Shigeru, Steinbeck, Pasternak, Buck?
They're Russian.
They won.
No, you're right. You're
They
right.
won Nobel Prizes in those years.
Nobel Prize winners in those years. That's correct. And how about that final group starting with Hairspray, 79?
Movies that came out in that year.
No, they're movies in which.
They're not. They're movies that start with other movies. Like The Piano came out in 1993.
Yes, and Hair came out in 79, and The Post came out in 2017.
That, at the last second, is absolutely correct. Very well done spotting that there. So we were very mean with Wonder Woman, which did come out in 2017. So did the film Wonder. But the other ones, not as much. The Postman was a 90s movie, and The Post, Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks came out in 2017. And well spotted with Hairspray being a double red herring there. And that, Hair came out in 79. So 4 points for finding all the groups, 3 points for naming 3 of the connections. Very well done. Let's go play round 4. Well done, both teams on round 3. I can update the scores to show that the Decapods went first and scored 7 points. The Aardvarks went second and scored 7 points. So that was a waste of time.
I'm curious, which one did you miss?
The films that had hidden films in them.
We missed the Nobel Prize winning authors.
Reasonable.
You spotted that they were books. You just didn't spot the Nobel.
Spotted they were books, but we didn't. Yeah.
Both teams did very well on what was a very fun grid to construct. And
I really liked that grid, by the way.
Less fun for teams to play,
yeah.
but that is the want of this game. All right.
Grids are the ones where I hate respect the person who wrote them.
People call on you by going,
Yeah, that's going to be.
They're having game, yes.
It's going to be interesting. Let's go over the rules quickly. Like Eli said, if I call on you, I will say your team's name. Once I say your team's name, anyone on the team can respond. You can interrupt each other. You can finish each other's sentences as long as there's not a long pause, which means a pause that I deem long, or a wrong word spoken, which means me hearing a wrong word first, essentially. Then you won't lose a point. Otherwise, you will lose a point, and then I'll throw it to the other team. If you're the other team who's been thrown to, I won't reset the buzzer. I'll just call your team name. Please respond immediately after that. And that one's a free guess. You don't lose a point. Any questions before we start? All right, let's do round 4. Your first round 4 subject is 4 rounds. Blue 1. AAA
72 holes of golf.
2 holes of golf.
is correct. Blue 2. AAA
1/3 of a title fight in boxing.
is correct. Blue 3. I'm up on that one. These are 4 words that round can precede. Round table, round
Table.
round
Yeah.
trip, round worm.
Oh, sure.
And
4 rounds.
Jesus Christ.
And finally, AAA
Betting on one hand of Texas Hold'em.
is correct.
Nice.
So that was 4 rounds of 4 rounds. Next up, you have UK and US sister towns or cities. Clue 1. Decapods.
Sheffield, England, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
A couple of steel cities. Clue 2. Play.
Andover, England, and Andover, Massachusetts.
Don't know why they're sisters.
Probably got schools in them.
Clue 3. AAA.
Belfast, Northern Ireland, and Boston, Massachusetts,
And
and
Nashville,
Nashville,
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Just in time. Well done.
Why?
Everyone needs family.
Belfast is punching above its weight, though.
Yeah. And clue 4. Oh, just in time, Decapods.
Dull, Scuffle, and
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to throw
no,
that
sorry,
word.
I know what you're getting at.
Dull, Scotland, and Boring, Oregon.
Is correct.
Yeah, I knew it was the dull and but like mispronounced. Sorry.
Well done.
Nice.
Let me just points there. Not an official position of Connections Online Quiz League on Scotland or Oregon. These are the real names of towns. And your final subject is change a letter, make a song biblical. Clue 1. AAA
Cotton Eye Job.
is correct. Clue 2. AAA
Blame it on the cane.
is correct.
Nice.
Who can say why?
Hmm.
Clue 3. AAA.
Leah on me.
Oh.
For you.
Wow.
And your final clue of the game.
Oh shit.
Jude looks like a lady.
You are. Yeah, that's right.
They write that just for you.
Yeah, basically. In that round, Decapods unfortunately buzzed in twice, got one right, got one wrong, so no points. AAA got 10 points, which leaves the final
yeah.
scores at 18 to 19.
Oh,
I will- I
I'm
will-
sorry, guys. I'm so fucking sorry.
But
No.
well done to both teams. That was a lot of fun to watch, and quite the barnstormer 4th round there. AAA. We can see
Yeah,
how you
outstanding work,
did
guys.
completely after
Well
that.
done.
That was very impressive.
Now I feel bad about Peter Schaefer.
Anyone want to play some spares?
Yes, for
Sure,
sure.
why not?
Right. So your first subject is 4 rounds. AAA.
Second week of the
Australian Open.
Australian Open.
Australian Open. How soon we forget.
Our opponent last week was like in Australia watching the Australian Open.
Your second. I mean, this one is impossible, but one person in the league, as far as I've seen, has known that
It's
city of
Mumbles,
Maryland.
Wales,
It is
and
Mumbles, Wales. And Jason, I think you were talking about Ben, who was in Australia last week. He's also from Maryland and knows that Havre de Grace is the city of Maryland, which is where Cal Ripken was from in Spaceball.
You said that and I heard it for Ripken, but I wouldn't have paired it with Mumbles.
Well, obviously, well-known sister cities. Finally, a song made biblical. AAA
Snoopy versus the Red Erin.
is correct. And we actually have one more 4th round spare, 4 rounds spare. I'm not sure why.
What? What?
I'm going to leave this one up
Second
there.
half. Oh,
I'm in the middle. I got the middle.
an episode of Puzzly Quiz Show Redacted.
Is correct. Not sure what happened there. I don't know how that snuck in, but thank you all for a great game. That was a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to host. Good luck next week.
Great
Third
game.
place
Played
game,
everyone.
Final.
Great luck in the finals.
Good
This
luck.
was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I know. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thanks for hosting, Dan.
Absolutely.